one thing that we could not did in this time was to give them a proper structure. You know that we struggle with money, with resource. Today, Caribbean and around Caribbean, we struggle with that. We didn't set in our mind so far that if we don't give this structure, we don't gonna give players a proper environment for them to be training, to be in a nutritional program, or we are not giving them an equal opportunity with players in Europe, in South America, to be competing the same level, you know, because the structure, the professional structure is not there. So, but what we did in this time that could balance this situation. Fortunately, we had a company on board that was American Airlines that gave us the opportunity to be traveling around the world and experience some training centers, some facilities that gave us the opportunity to be putting the players in an equal balance with other international teams, other national teams, sorry. And this was something that we did in Jamaica that could be could balance this situation. And if we don't see this situation, this proper structure, even today, to give, I know that there is many guys, many footballers in this forum today, and they are struggling to have from us coaches and from the administrators a better structure to giving them the opportunity to develop the talents that they have to achieve what they want, you know. So I can tell you that if we in this time in back in 98 we don't give this opportunity to the players, or we don't give this opportunity to the Jamaica national team, I can tell you that I don't see Jamaica qualify in this period of time without of this internationalization that we have with the team, you know. So this is something that we have to be consistent been doing with our referees, our coaches, our administrators, our players, giving them the structure, giving them the better course, the better certifications that they want, because this is what going to be changing our football in the region, you know. So I can tell you that if we don't take this decision back in those days, I don't see Jamaica qualify in this opportunity. And we don't did that only with the professional teams. We did that with under 17 team. We did that with under 20 team. This is what make the under 17 qualify the first time to New Zealand World Cup back in '99, and under 20 for Argentina World Cup back in 2000. So I remember that we were involved, myself and René Simões, we were involved with the professional team, the seniors team, and Professor Gama, he was assistant as well, and he was most of the time with the youth teams. And of course, when we had the time, we jumped together and we work helping each other to achieve what we could achieve, you know. So I believe that those kind of achievements, Anthony, give the players and give others and give the youngers today the opportunity to be seen as a professional players in another scenario, you know. So this was something that and I can tell you, you mentioned something in the beginning of our conversation, in the beginning of our forum here, that we met Pelé in one time, or sometimes in our life, you know. And especially when Pelé went to Jamaica back in '98 with Santos for a friendly game, a game to celebrate our qualification to the World Cup. We had the time and the privilege to take Pelé to talk with our players, our seniors player, our youth players, so he could be, I think, this kind of model, like himself, that came from a poor family, and achieve what he achieved, and being the player that he was something very, very special for our players, motivate them a lot. And I believe that they could see a different future in their life once they see those models, and especially the ones that came from a very difficult background as well. you know so this is everything that we need. The game today is more it's not more a passion. I said, as a business, the football game is a business. Football game is science as well. It's science. We can see a lot of research, a lot of universities, and one of the models today in the world is Portugal. Porto University is I believe that is one of the universities that produce more analysis, more studies about football game. So decision takes, decision makes. There is a university here in Brazil that developed a master in football, that has been doing a lot of researches, a lot of investigations in different areas of football. So if the football is science, um, given the Caribbean guys, given the Caribbean boys the opportunity to be touched by those kind of structure, those kind of science, will be important for them as well to grow up, to improve, and getting better in technical area, in the physical area, in the mental train, in the tactical approach of the train. So everything has been studied, and everything has been in order to give those players more opportunity to develop in themselves in the game.